welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, thank you and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I did these nails. I did tips with builder gel. So I'm going to be showing you how I did that. I'm starting off with Bond, which is basically like a dehydrator for your nail bed. So I like to just make sure that there's nothing on my nail. I put the dehydrator on and then I'm going to fit the tip to my nail. I already pre-measured all the tips, so I know that this one fits sidewall to sidewall. And then the next thing I'm going to do is etch out the bottom of it, I guess, on a low setting with my eFile. And this is just so my nail fits a little bit more comfortably in there, and I'm making it so the tip is a little bit more flush with the rest of my nail. So I decided to do builder gel because I wanted to put peel base over top of the builder gel, so I would basically keep these on for a while. Builder gel is pretty hard to get off, and I wouldn't recommend using builder gel if you like to soak off every week. This is more of a permanent situation where if you put builder gel on and then try to soak it off, you have to file it off. And if you do that all the time, you're going to damage your nail. So it's really something that you would want to keep on for a while. And it's ideal if you're going to be using peel base. So to glue the tip on, I'm just using my dip base from Triple D. And I'm measuring, making sure that the tip is straight. Then I'm just going to add a little bit more glue to the tip just to make sure that all of it is on my nail the way that I want it. These tips will be linked below. They're already shaped, so they kind of come out as a little bit of a coffin shape when I clip them. I'm using this old file that I've already used for tips, so it has a little bit of glue on it already because I didn't want to ruin my new file. So that way, if I totally ruin it and it doesn't file anymore, I can just throw it out, but I'm not putting glue on my new file. So I like to use the file. I'm using the 180 side. It's a 180 grit file to just really file down the tip where it meets my nail so it's flush with my nail and so you don't feel that bump. And then I have the glue on there, so I'm filing some of that glue down as well. And I'm trying to be as gentle as possible so I'm not damaging my natural nail. It doesn't take that long to do. As you can see, I didn't really take much for me to get to that flush feeling. And then after that, I will do a little bit more. And I like to buff it as well. Again, like this is a well-used buffer. It's not something that is very harsh to be using on my natural nail. Now I'm going to clip the nail, and I don't know about you, but this nail clipper, right, I like to just kind of do it really slowly, because if not, if you just like go in there with a nail clipper and clip the nail, the part that you clip off is going to go like flying across the room. I've totally done that before. And then you'll be like, why is this piece of fake nail over here? Like you'll never find it. You'll find it like a month later, like, oh, this is weird. So I always like to make sure that I try to clip it as slowly as possible. And now that I can kind of get in there a little bit better, I'm just rebuffing the nail so I can make sure that that tip is flush with my nail as possible. There we have it. And I'm going to put some more Bond on. Again, this is really just so that some of that dust is also taken care of. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to take some Probond. This is something that you use with gel products. So Probond is not something that you would use with dip products. It won't work with the dip powder. I think it'll actually make it so your application doesn't stay on very long, but it works with gel. So I'm taking my Sparkle & Co. gel base, and I'm just doing a layer of that, and then I'm curing for 30 seconds so I can get ready to put on the builder gel. And then I tend to flood my cuticle area and my sidewalls with gel whenever I use it, because I like to make sure I get as close to those areas as possible with the brush. So I'm just taking this silicone tool. You can buy them in like a pack of 6 or something. I can link them below. I think that Kayla sent me, she sent me the link to these before. And I'm just using that to wipe around the edges, and then I just wipe that little tool off on an alcohol soaked cotton pad, or a lint-free cotton pad. And then here's my builder gel. This is pretty full bottle, or jar rather, of builder gel. What I'm doing here is creating air bubbles. I don't recommend this. I will link you to a video that Carol Annette did where she shows you how to take the builder gel out of the pot. I'm a little reckless, so I just wanted to get the amount that I needed on my brush and just get it on there. But I did end up having like 1 or 2 air bubbles, which I didn't really care about, but you do have to be careful of that. So now I'm just spreading the builder gel around the nail. Builder gel is so sticky and so viscous, so you really have to just kind of like push it, and if you lift your brush up too much, you're going to get divots in the builder gel. So you have to leave the brush flush with the nail and in the builder gel at all times, and just kind of spread it around. And then once you're done that, you're able to take a look at the builder gel to see if you got all areas of the nail and if it's relatively even. That's really the trick with this, is just making sure that it is relatively even and that you got all areas of the nail. So after I have it on the nail, now I'm just inspecting it to see if it's even and to see if I missed any spots. I'm noticing I did miss one spot on the side of my nail. I don't know if you can really see it here, but I realized that. So then I took some of the builder gel that was left on the brush, and I just fill in that one little spot so that it's covered. Builder gel takes a while to get used to, and it is self-leveling. So then once I have the layer on the nail, I'm flipping my finger upside down so the builder gel can level and form a little bit of an apex. I really don't build much of an apex with the builder gel because this is really just a base layer for me that I'll eventually fill in. I decided this time to fill my builder gel in with dip powder as it grows out. I know that might be weird, but I eventually want to just grow my nail underneath and then just have a layer of dip powder over my nail if I'm using peel base, and if not, then I just want my natural nail there. So this is what I came up with as what I'm doing, and it's just growing out the nail. So then after I put my nail in the lamp, I have to wipe it off with some alcohol because it's got the sticky layer on it. And then once you do that, you're able to buff and file. I just use a hand file, and then I kind of look at my other nail so I can take the length down a little bit, and then I just buff the nail. So it's really easy. When you're filing, you're just trying to make the nail as even as possible. So if there was any spots that were a little bit thicker than others, you're just taking that down with the file, and the builder gel file is really easy. So I'll be doing that, and then I will be buffing, and then you'll see the finished product. So I will let you go and watch me finish this nail, and thank you so much for watching.